What's going on, team? Welcome to today's video. I'm not excited at all.
Same, very chilled about this whole experience.
We also have my best friend from home. So I have my best friend from here with us. Hey. And my best friend from home. Hey. Hey. And they're going to train together today. I was just saying, I don't know if it picked up, I'm the most excited to train. I haven't been this excited to train in about 3 days. Stannard, hold on a second, I started training with Stannard. Who got us into it?
Who?
Yeah, who got us into it? Who did we used to watch on YouTube? If you get this right, that means our friendship is solidified.
Uh-oh. No pressure. Who was it?
Not Hannibal for King.
Yeah! Yeah! Stannard and I used to go to Nuffield Health, which was like a, how would you describe it? Like a
commercial leisure gym.
Leisure gym. And we used to watch a guy who used to work out in the park using body weight, and he was absolutely shreds. So we would just do bar muscle ups in the kind of, yeah, and just pull ups and that, and walk out as 14, 15-year-olds just human flagpoles. Attempts, yeah. That was the life. Strength drop set to start today, so like big pulls, but again, like focusing on just getting some work done. Let's go, it's gonna be fun today. Nice. Let's go, let's see what we got. All right, 130. I really like bent over rows, just because I feel like your back has to work, but then also you have to have that isometric strength of the lower back, the hamstrings and the glutes holding you in position. So it's like best of both worlds, you know, especially if you want to get strong, you want to get better at clean and jerk, you want to get better at snatch, and you want to get better at pulling off the floor. That little bit of like locked inness, it's great. All right, so 5 reps, drop the weight, get the volume in on 7, but these are going to be a heavy 5. I'm allowing that little bit of movement, but like what you don't want to be doing is over-utilising it. Ooh, that was good. Good set. It's a good weight. Smith machine on this block is getting utilised, right? Like, look at this plane of motion. It's coming back like you want to do in a row. To squeeze your back, a lot of people, they end up doing this. They pull like this. So when you're rowing, you want to focus on arms coming back and up, and really aiming kind of between your sternum and your belly button for the bar finishing position. So what I really like about a Smith machine with a bit of angle on it. Also, like what I was saying to Stannard then, is just like, we're utilising the strength building phase. When you have a barbell, it's easy enough to like compensate in other areas, where because it's on one plane of motion, you're really focusing on just that one motion, and you can really focus on the muscles working, not trying to stabilize yourself. We'll do that later in the block when we get the confidence in the weight and how it moves. I'm counting the barbell on the Smith machine as 20, so 135 kilos, and then we drop off to 100 kilos for like 6 to 7, but the first 5, effort. Wow. What I really like about these strength drop sets as well, one of the benefits of the strength drop set is like you're hitting heavy for 5. Then you take that 10-15 second break whilst you unload to then focus on squeezing and making it work. Just enough rests just to like be able to go, all right, let me bang some more reps. All right, last set. Little AMRAP at the end, see how many we can get. That felt better than I expected it to. Yeah, there we go. Nice little pause, boom. This program has a lot, like, you won't have a weakness by the end of it. Because it's so varied, because 9-day split rather than the 7, you get a lot more. Take off the 2.5. I got 4 more. No way was I getting another one. That was 11. Oh my god. There's pumps everywhere here. Oh, I got 2 more.
One more, mate. One more. Yep.
You know, if you're doing 12, right? Let's say you get to 10. You're like, I can't do 2 more. My recommendation is like, put the bar back, take 10-15 seconds what you need just to bang out those extra 2. Get that overload. You know, like sometimes people will just do the 10, they'll be like, yeah, oh, I couldn't have got 12, and you're like, yeah. But if you'd have taken 10-15 seconds, you'd have got that tiny bit more overload. And that's where the money talks, like the song says. Wow, good effort. You told me to do 1 more, and that was my failure. I want to see you fail. Right, pull downs. Just spat on you, sorry.
Bit of a crowd today, so I went off, did my own thing. I did the bench with dumbbells instead. I was just saying to Craig months ago when we started at the other gym, 17.5s would be like my max set, like I could not do any more. Then gradually went 20, 22.5s, but I did my 3 sets of 12 with the 17.5 dumbbells today. Felt pretty jacked. So you do make progress. You're happy for me.
Hybrid, you ran 15k this morning as well.
Yeah, 15k this morning. Merely a warm-up, clearly, for the upper session. Well, it's not going to affect these, is it?
With this, don't think about your hands, think about your elbows. Trying to get your elbows to touch kind of in the middle of your spine is what you should be thinking, not pulling with your hands. Because when you think about pulling with your hands, you end up pulling with your biceps. Whereas you should be thinking elbows back and down. So I'm not thinking about my hands, I'm letting them be loose. Elbows back and down. With this, one way I really like to overload is when, so there, I managed to do 8 good reps, right? And then I knew I didn't really have the power to get the bar down. I could have done length and partials where I just pull the bar a bit and get that good stretch. But instead I used the momentum of drive. Use that momentum, then when you catch the squeeze, then you control and overload the muscle. Again, momentum, catch the squeeze, control the muscle. Really good way on a lat pull down to overload. You can't do that on pull-ups because when your body weight fails, you can kip. But that's why I really like a lat pull down, because you can get to that failure point of good reps, then you can, it's like swinging a bicep curl, you know, but when you swing it, you then control it eccentrically. Your muscles are stronger eccentrically. You recruit more muscle fibers in the eccentric phase. So you're just getting that little bit more damage making them that little bit stronger and making them that little bit more massive. You know what I mean? Jazz just asked for chalk for pressing.
Yeah, I was like, what's going to slip out your hand when you're pressing?
But today we're going to find out.
Careful, that could slip out of her hand
Any moment. Any second. The reason why this is programmed later in the session is because you've seen over the other days, we've got heavy barbell pressing for that strength with a barbell. And it takes in a little bit of mobility and a little bit of stability. Then we have that single arm Viking press for good strength as well. This is just more opening up after you've done a lot of pulling, a lot of pushing. Just getting that range of motion and getting that fluid little burn, but with a lot of stabilizing. So, oh, these are fat grip spinnies. All right, again, never neglect the little accessories. Alright, just some little ab accessories to finish. I like to do little core finishes just at the end, just to kind of keep the muscles switched on and working. Also, I have found since doing core a lot more regularly, like I always used to just skip it. I'm like, I'm training enough core when I'm doing big pulls and doing big squats and like when I'm snatching and clean and jerking. But actually I found that isolating it, doing dead bugs, doing these side crunches like this, hanging leg raises that we just did, I didn't actually film any. My neurological ability to brace, but also just the strength that I feel, maybe because the muscles are more switched on and a bit more conditioned. I find that like my lifts are drastically improving because of it. And also like, I'm not worried about my back like I used to and stuff like that. So it's like these little things that at the end of a session you could easily skip. They add up. Hey, another great day. Did you enjoy that?
Made of jelly.
Made of jelly. What does that mean?
No core strength.
No core strength.
Jelly just wobbles around.
just wobble.